Welcome to Tearscape, an 8-bit action-adventure top-down game with the usual features of dodging traps, hitting foes with objects, slashing down enemies with my swords, getting currency from slashing enemies, going to a checkpoint, leveling up your stats, breaking chests to get keys to help with progression, as well as some puzzle solving in the way. And let's not forget the coolest feature here, gain yourself a revolver. After all, what's better, a bow and arrow or a literal gun that you can use to solve puzzles? Of course, this is what we're here for, getting 25 achievements and 100% the game, which includes getting all shields, getting all the tokens, getting every weapon in the game, as well as collecting all maps to all the dungeons, and getting all of the Crimson Essence to upgrade my health, as well as getting Tearglass Shards to upgrade my gunpowder, and doing a couple optional side quests. And let's not forget the most important thing in these games, dealing with bosses. And oh boy, I'll be dealing with a whole bunch of them. So yeah, let's get started with this playthrough of Bloodborne. Damn, I thought I was gonna go a few more minutes without mentioning that kind of seems similar to Bloodborne. Okay, scratch that. Let's go with Tearscape. Yeah, that's right, Tearscape. Okay, let's start this 8-bit hunt in Tearscape. Okay, so let's get this game started. Okay, let's see what Tearscape's all about. Where tears outstream the rain. The world weeps and calls it balance. You were forged to hunt. Thus the hunt begins. What is this, 8-bit Bloodborne or something? He does have the... So my character just wakes up in a cave. And we do the usual things, like in most action-adventure games. You can go through traps, break chests to get keys, using keys, to progress further in dungeons, meet enemies, kill them, and they drop loot. Like in most action-adventure games, we can pick up objects, throw them. We're given the ability to look through our map to see where we've been and where we haven't been. Okay, go through here. And now to throw objects onto enemies, just like in any great old game. Okay, someone's in my out there. Come on. And there we go. Okay, that's the signs to come about this. Get through. We can also heal ourselves using potions. At last you're right, what kept you? Your next hunt remains unconfirmed, but the grand mandate demands we act without pause. Venture north, hunter. A graveyard is beset by vile monsters. Pass through it with resolve. Our path will cross once again. I possess further information. You are dismissed. So by order of the Grand Mandate, we have to commence the hunt for these horrors of the night. So let's start off with these small fights by slashing them up and getting some currency out of it. No, I died already. Yeah, something tells me this is gonna happen more often. After getting brutally beaten, I get my vengeance. And now we made it to a checkpoint. The checkpoint allows me to save my progress in the game, replenish my health, items, and use as the basis for leveling up. Patches are called tiers. Here lies the servant of the transmuted order. He offers flesh to the tiers so that knowledge might endure. From his sacrifice, Sephiroth was born. Now we encounter our first flying enemy, a bat. Okay, so now we have to handle flying enemies. And the way to stop him is just wait for him to come and attack me and then slash him down. Stupid bat. And here's our local informant. Greetings, traveler. Pay us no mind as we pass. I am Barrett, and this young man is Tobin, my apprentice. I am a historian, seeking to understand the world and set its history to record. Even in decay, knowledge must be preserved for those who come after, if any yet will. Cool. Do not speak until you have properly bowed to the glory of Lord Barrett. A sorrowful sight is not each gravestone marks a history left untold. Few factions remain in these lands, yet they wage war upon one another without mercy. Some graves here bear notes upon them. I intend to study them and learn all that. And I died. That's a good thing I found the key for the shortcut. Let's continue on our way, but first, get my tears back, and then, slash some enemies to get more tears. Ooh, the double hit. Gain both at once. And I went the wrong way. Okay, we're out of the graveyard now. Now to head inside the little village. Taking care of those two, no problem. Now cutting up these plans to find a little secret or something around here. More tears for level ups later. Oh, like Legend of Zelda, I got hearts. And I found a secret room. Whoa, with a huge dude here with a battle axe. No, come on, it's not fair. Okay, resetting, not taking him on. Oh, I did. And I'm dead. Yeah, this dude just definitely chopped me in half. And I'm back here again. Time to cut back where I was. Okay, learn my lesson not to go there. For now, we're just walking through these woods. And then getting hit by a new enemy, a beetle, that will keep rolling at you until it stops so you can hit it. And another shortcut back to the graveyard. Okay, heading down. Entering a seemingly small abandoned village. Oh, another one, and here we have is more lore. Here lies a faithful Tearbound. His devotion to their hunger endured to the last breath. Okay, after surviving the forest, wow, looks like Aldrich has something to say to me. The destination. You're right, it seems your aptitude are not entirely lacking. Before you stand the entrance to Dreadmoor Palace, enter within and hunt down the beast and its existence as the Grand Mayday has commanded. We shall meet again once the deed is done. Should you survive, of course. So just like the Great Mandate said, we're going to go hunt down the beast that lives within this palace. And that big door is where the boss should be. Blocked there. The only option is to go right. And now we deal with these new enemies. Now this time they can now guard. For this, hit them in front, to the side, whatever, for them to use their shield, and then strike them on the other side. Yeah, getting hit there was not... Holy crap, this dude right... have to go through this chamber of shooting arrows. You can dodge, or if dodge is not an option, you can always swing your sword at the arrow to break it. Get rid of all the enemies here, and now more enemies. To his chest, got the key I needed. Okay, take care of this guy. And look, now I opened the way for a shortcut. Go here, hey, and look, Baron, the summary, and the little kiss-ass Tobin. Oh, what do you guys have to say? Yeah, Arctic is magnificent, a true tragedy. What befell this place? This was among the first sites laid to ruins by those savage beasts. There came the religious zealots, calling themselves the Tearborne, on pilgrimage. In their eyes, the beasts are sacred, and worship is mistaken for salvation. Okay, dude, do you actually talk? Woe to the fool who disregards the mighty wisdom of Zord Barrett. He shall regret it. So after the history lesson, let's continue down by taking this guy out. Whoa. After killing all the enemies in the room, I opened the chest and got our key. I traveled far to witness Sephar as the tear-bound top, but the place lies in ruin. Bones and rot where glory should have been. What I believe begins to falter. Is the hunger we worship truly divine? Or have we been led astray? Okay, more lore from that. And now we have access to another area. Ooh, and a chest. And I get one of my first key items, the shield. So yeah, with the shield we can block and parry monsters' attacks. Now then, found more places to access. As I continue going through the dungeon, come across a giant pit where I need to use this moving platform to get to the other side, but yeah, using the shield to block arrows causes a recoil, so to deal with arrows, you just have to cut them. And now here at the center, and with breaking the chest, we got ourselves the boss key. So now we can face the first boss. And indeed we have Sephar the Impure. Whoa, this amalgamation that we've been hearing about from the letters. So to deal with this guy, just come up front to him and just slice him. Now, Sephiroth only has his 2 attacks. One, he'll attack you with his tendrils. His second attack is when he jumps in the air, he'll slam down onto the player if they're not quick enough. What? Okay, now things are getting a little more hectic. Once he hits the halfway mark on his HP bar, the entire arena will now start shooting arrows everywhere. So you have to make note of that. No! Got too greedy. Okay, I died. Let's try a second time. Wait, what? What the hell just happened? Oh, looking back at the replay, he just touched me. He literally just went down and just poked me. Nice! Sarah the Impure defeated. And with that we defeated the first boss, Sephar the Impure. And we get a nice crimson tear out of it. Hey, it's Aldric. Your last query fell clearly. The Grand Many takes satisfaction in your deed. Fret not over Sarah's fate. He has succumbed to chaos, and it is our charge alone to preserve the balance of this world. Behold, Hemlock Ward, a shadow of his former splendor. I shall establish a station around here. Seek me when guidance is required. Seek the old Hemlock Citadel, we believe. It harbors your next prey. The path ahead is treacherous. Thread with care, hunter. Least ruin find you. So yeah, now here we are at Hemlock Ward. On to our next task of heading to the Citadel to hunt out the next creature, as well as finding a checkpoint that's needed. Go here, and to get the required skill, Shield Bash. Now with the Shield Bash we can now deflect projectiles, as long as we stand at least adjacent or in front of it, and press the attack button with the shields out. I would say that was a total success. Another thing that Shield Bash is good for, can't deal with rocks with a sword. With a Shield Bash we can just push them away. Now that we're out of that and got a new skill, we can now progress further. And that ain't my favorite jewel. What's up? Hemlock Ward, now a husk, but once the beating heart of these lands. All roads lead to it, from trade routes to pilgrims, none pass without tribute. Its position made it indispensable, and thus endlessly contested. The grand mandate comes to it, for whoever holds Hemlock Ward commands the region. Foolish wretch, dare you wander here without praising Lord Barrick first? We made to Aldrich's base of operations. Here, whenever you get stuck on where to go, he'll give you directions to the next dungeon. So just as he says, our next destination, Hemlock Ward, is just north of us. Dude, thought you were gonna give me wares. We needed a shield badge to get through the rocks, and here we are. Entering the ward right now, to hunt for our next prey. First steps in the Citadel, and I already found the checkpoint. And now, new type of enemy, the skeleton. And he just dealt with me. Something tells me this guy is gonna be a bane to me in this area. After getting my vengeance, I continue forward through the dungeon. Continuing through the dungeon, I now come across another gargoyle monster, guarding a button that I need. Using my greatest strategy, I move between the two rooms, resetting the monster's position. Chip has helped.
Like the coward I am!
Now we enter inside this little chaplain in the Citadel, taking care of this monster, going forward. And there's a piece of paper. Oh no, on the notes. Since that sick order locked that creature here, all has gone to ruin. I must reach the Grand Mandate and plead with them to cleanse this place. But more interesting lore. And now we face our first puzzle. Okay, nothing too difficult, just follow the pattern. And we're done. After getting through a room full of traps and now dealing with the enemies and them killing each other. Unfortunately, at this point I learned that some skulls have the ability that they may still be alive even after you kill them. Oh, come on. But hey, at least she killed him for us. It's time for round 2 against these guys. Taking hits, but using the secret move of going back and forth into the rooms, resetting their placements, and then handling them down. That's what's picking up some tears. Getting past this room full of traps, dealing with this guy, more enemies to deal with, dealing with this guy, and leaving that guy alone. Killing this dude and then turning on the switch. Now with this platform activated, I can go to the other side. Bunch of arrow traps everywhere. Going to the chest, opening it. Getting the tears. And opening up an elevator, making it easier passage between the lower and upper floor. Hey, it's you guys again. Oh my, this altitude turns my stomach. I best not linger here far too long. Hemlock Citadel once served as the shield of the war, its walls the first lines of defense. Within its halls, the transmuted order bound a griffin in chains. Beasts soon gathered, drawn by the torment within, and the Citadel fell to ruin. Can your puny mind even grasp a fraction of Lord Barrett's brilliance? His gauntlet of spikes and arrows. And with that, I reached to a chest, and I got a key. Getting through here as I couldn't go earlier. That's right, now we have a gun, just like in... Shut your fucking mouth! And with the revolver, now we're able to hit objects from afar, like these switches. And we can now shoot at enemies from afar as well. And up here we get ourselves another weapon. We found a weapon. I just switched them out, because this one's a little more powerful than the other one I had. And now with the gun we can go through here, aim that switch. And here we are, the entrance to the boss's door, but we're still missing one vital item, the boss key. So take the elevator, use the gun, hit the switch, and now that we have the boss key, I can now face the boss.
I lied.
Now before facing the second boss, I decided to take a detour to get a token for my revolver. And I don't care about you guys. With the ignition round token, there's a chance when I shoot bullets from my revolver that they will become explosive. Throughout this playthrough, the explosive rounds were the best things I used, literally my go-to weapon. The explosion not only dealt huge amounts of damage to enemies and bosses, it also does a splash damage, but it can also result in getting damage if you're in the crossfires. But enough about that, let's get back to heading to the boss of the Citadel. Okay, let's see how tough this person is. Nyxclaw Griffin. The Nyxclaw Griffin will start out on the upper screen shooting down feathers. You can either deflect the feathers back at him using a shield bash, or just shoot the Griffin. Eventually, the Griffin will come down to the lower screen and attack the player by tackling him. He's both quick and strong, but this will give the player the chance to use their sword to attack him. Half health, a second Griffin will appear. The second Griffin will act similar to the first one, but this time, one Griffin will stay in the upper screen while the other one stays in the lower screen. And the lower screen Griffin will now have the ability to do a side-to-side dash. Eventually, both Griffins will go to the upper screen shooting feathers, but only one will come down. But even with all the information given, I'm still getting my ass kicked. Sending its feather right back at him for damage. Now slashing with my sword between my gun. And there we go, the crit damage from the ignition. Now the second one has joined the fray. Crit and taking care of one, now I gotta take care of the other. And with my final move, I sent his feather right back at him, killing him and ending the fight. Nice. Nyxclaw Griffin and Hemlock Citadel is done. Now on to the next task. Venture west from Hemlock Ward to Ashmoor Dunes. There lies an aged hunter consumed by tears and descended into madness. Lay the wretched creature low. There's our next objective, Ashmoor Dunes, which is west of Hemlock Citadel and Hemlock Ward. And here we are in Ashmoor Dunes, just a wasteland full of dead trees and cacti. So as I head north, pushing past that boulder, activating the switch by shooting at it. I find a statue, and now I head north to the dungeon of Ashmoor Dunes by first taking care of this dude. Okay, I head up the stairs to this little section, going right. I have to take care of some monsters. And dealing with more traps. Here I am pressing the switch, and time to head back. After going through the gate, now I gotta deal with these two monsters. First taking care of the worm. Now dealing with this guy. And using the fact that he's unable to jump or pass through pits, use that as a way to corner him and then shoot him. Lucky for me, the explosive bullet came in. Now then, time to crack this chest open, and I got myself a key. Now then, going all the way to the east side, opening this up, and then meeting a new face. Eldwyn. I know I will cross paths with one such as you sooner or later. My name is Eldwyn, one of the few that yet remain of the true chain. I know well what you seek, and I do not fault you for it. Still, I hold to the hope that this can be undone before you see it through. Now, after taking care of all those monsters and collecting this map from the chest, it's time to do the same puzzle as from the Citadel. Easy enough. Take care of more of these guys. Hey look, my info dumper and his little sidekick, the little glazer. Sure scorching out here. Good thing me and my company brought plenty of water. This land is Ashmoor Dunes, long tied to the Dreadmoor Palace by comment. Ward is the leader of the true chain sought to seize this land. His hunger for power outweighed all else, and the throne became his cage. I've already spoken more than I should. Certain words carry a price. Cease your chatter, only science may honor Lord Barrett's teaching. Okay, now after that, now we have to go through all these moving platforms. And I just fell. Now dealing with this group of enemies, taking them down. Opening this little shortcut to head back. Now then after that, going up. Getting through this. And again falling. Patience is not my virtue. Okay, finally we're all the way to the top and we found the boss key. A quick trip back and now we're here. Now heading towards the left and here we face the third boss. Silas, the Tear Collector. So yeah, we're fighting a bona fide ninja. This guy's not only strong but also quick. He has quick slashes and a 3 combo allowing him to slash, go back or forward, and then make another slash. Speed is this guy's game, and I don't have much of that with my endurance. Not only that, he's also got a few more special tricks. He's able to make himself vanish, and he'll reappear anywhere on the map, gonna do a sonic slash. And then we also have him throwing his shurikens around. But when it comes with throwing his shurikens, he only stays in the middle of the arena, making him an easy target for my weapon. Using a sword is effective, but in my case using the gun's better, since a close quarter combat, he has both speed and power. And with my gun, I can at least stay far away from him and shoot him, especially when throwing his shurikens. So yeah, I focus more on just hitting with my range attacks and then when given the opportunity, go up close when it's safer. I put a lot of levels in my skills to level up my damage for my gun, but even so this guy's still tough no matter what. I make sure to dodge my right hand and just slash him while he's holding down. He's idle for a couple of seconds when he does some of his attacks. Now he's right back in the middle, and time to give the grand finale. Silas Tear Collector, defeat Silas Tear Collector. Oh my god, that was so late. After literally blowing him up with my explosive bullet, he drops a new skill, the spin attack. A skill that's required to get through some of these doors with a little wheel on them. The skill is not really useful in combat. It's more for just getting through doors with that. Outside the boss arena, it's Eldwyn. Oh, it's you. I suppose it was inevitable. With one more fallen, the true chain fades further into obscurity. Silas was a noble leader before tragedy claimed him. Still, my doubts towards the great mandate endure. I pray you stand on the right side of history, though I fear you will not. Now to report back and to see which dungeon is next to tackle. Venture east from Hemlock Ward to Miregloom. Another one of the afflicted has fallen beyond our grasp. Hunt and slay the abomination. And okay, my next destination is Miregloom. That's towards the east of Hemlock. Now then, to open this door with our new skill. Go down. And now to deal with 2 enemies before I can head out to Miregloom. Using my pistol to take care of the skeleton, and unlucky for me, his skull attacked, and I kinda guessed. And again, lucky that the worm was able to just pop out and kill me. Second try, this time getting rid of the worm, making sure he can't pop out anywhere. And now to deal with the skeleton, using my gun, made quick work of him. They just saw him flinch and shot him. Now to open the chest and get myself a Tearglass. Now here we are at Miregloom. The entire place is just anything you find, like a swamp area. Let me go this way. Oh, I knew it. The new enemies you'll see here are these types of mermen, I'm assuming. They'll stay in the water and shoot you from a distance. You can't really, go close up and hit them, but you can shoot them. After exploring, I go down here, get a key, then go back left. Man, these guys are everywhere. How did he travel so fast? Oh, we mean what's more. All this water, yet my thirst for knowledge remains unquenched. Have you seen those massive water wheels? They seem to govern the flow from the canal. Engage and disengage them, and observe what changes in the terrain. Fascinating devices. I must understand how they function. Kneel and behold the knowledge that flows from Lord Barrett like a mighty river. Barrett said it's useful about wheels, and there's 2 wheels here that are connected to the boss door, meaning to access the boss door I need to now turn them on. I find one of the water wheels. Okay, time to unlock this and go through. Took them out. Dealing with this mermaid. Going through here, taking care of this bug. More creatures to take care of. And here we are, the second water wheel. Now it's time to head back to fight the boss. Now here we are, the door's open, time to face the boss. Okay. Is the Mir Leviathan. Mir Leviathan? Mir Leviathan. Mir Leviathan. Basically, I'm dealing with a giant octopus. He's able to flood certain sections of the platform. He's also doing some hydro cannons. And this guy's quick with all this. Okay, while he continues flooding the arena and shooting his hydro cannons, I can at least get up close to him and deal him some damage with my sword. I suppose shoot him, but in this type of scenario, shooting is definitely not advised. And hoping for an explosive bullet ain't gonna help either. So I'm just continuing hitting him as well as healing myself. So far this has not been one of the toughest fights. I've also powered up, so I can't really say much. I've also leveled up. This dude's kicking my butt. Mir Leviathan defeated. Well, that was a devastating loss. Oh, come on. I had to throw myself in the water to realize I just lost all those tears in that moment. Now back to Aldrich. Ashmoor Dunes to the Vale Archive. There lies the heart of the transmuted order. Beware their false doctrine. The grand mandate must retain dominion over them. Seek out their abomination and bring it to an end. The next dungeon is the Vale Archives, which is in the north of Ashmoor Dunes. And here I am in the Vale Archives, a place just full of books, and that's about it. And a new monster, a floating ghost. Not much in that department. Found myself the checkpoint, and now handling more monsters. Very cool for the win. Hey, it's Eldwyn. Sweet, got a key. Hey dude. This place is the origin of the transmuted order. This is where this plague of tears was first conceived. I came here to uncover the truth of their origins. These lunatics believe humanity's next ascent lies in becoming Tearborne abomination. You wonder why the Great Mandate does not erase them. Because it cannot. It requires them. Thrives by mastering both hunter and hunted. Does it remain the supreme authority? Have you not found it strange no matter how many beasts fall, more always rise? I must uncover the wellspring of this suffering. Only then can be ended along with the Grand Mandate itself. So basically the Grand Mandate is an insano who wants to keep the world balanced and make himself ruler of everything. Okay, now we deal with those moving trap spikes. Unlock this. And now we're dealing with more enemies. And I got myself ganked by these guys. This time making sure the knights don't show up by dealing with these two guys. And like usual, the pistol is the answer to everything. And again, these guys are here. Oh my, I found a veritable treasure. All these books. This place hosts the very origin of the transmuted order. Their knowledge lies within these tomes. I must tread light, but much of it is steeped in their doctrine of bestial reign. Ah, but leave me be for now. I must read just one more volume. Open your eyes. Even the books tremble in the reverence of Lord Baron. This kid needs a better life. Opening up this elevator for easy access between the levels. Returning back here. Time to level up. This next required item, the bomb. With the bomb, I can now blow open walls. Oh wow, that's a pretty huge range. Nice. The griffin was shaped by the tears, and when it fell, it rose again. We learned that it did not copy itself, but contained its own will. Two griffins moved as one, the first proof of duplication. Fearing what followed, we sealed the creature within the Hemlock Citadel.
Overrising Pinball!
Damn. I underestimated the cannonball. Okay, now I found another small key after going through all those rooms full of trap. Bomb this crack in the wall. And another one of these guys to deal with. A book? Seems to be more lore. The transmitted order speaks not of salvation but of continuation. We believe the flesh to be a draft, not a final form. Tears to be the ink by which humanity may be rewritten. To us, pain is not a curse, but necessary pressure. Without it, no change may occur. Thus, we labor in secrecy, guiding evolution through suffering. Convinced that one day all mankind will shed form or shade, awaken to something higher, whatever that final form may be. These guys are insane. Okay, that's a little heinous. I mean, the cannonball. Using the cannonball in small areas because it's the most effective. Going up here. After going through more trap rooms. Nice. What is this? Oh, the boss key. I can't forget. And here we have Maury. Now then, attacks are ineffective at the moment. The only way to damage him right now is if you throw a bomb at him and he eats it. Think of him like the Dongos from Legend of Zelda. The only way to actually hurt him is to feed him a bomb, and as he's stunned, you can wail on him. After certain points, he starts doing different attack formation. The first one he does is the centipede style, where he just moves around the arena. Another one will be where he separates his body parts and have each of them just jump around in the room. A third attack will be when he himself uses his own body part as a windmill as he rotates his body trying to hit the player. Now then, while you feed him bombs, he can also be as effective in hurting him as well. And during this fight, there's no need to worry if you're gonna run out. There will be times when gunpowder drop on the floor of the arena to use, so you'll never actually run out of using bombs. Damn. A little tidbit right here, when he does his separate body attack, only the head will get stunned. The rest of his bodies will still be able to attack. Not really a hard boss once you get down how he works. You'll be able to do massive damage when he's stunned, and be effectively able to dodge any of his attacks. And with one final bomb toss, one more time, one final bomb toss. Oh, nice. Mawrath defeated. Mawrath. And with that, Mawrath has been defeated. Time to report back to Aldrich. Venture west from Ashmoor Dunes to Vesper Mines. Another beast stirs unrest and imbalance. Slay it without hesitation. Okay, we've got the next mission. Head to the Vesper Mines, which is west of Ashmoor Dunes. Open this door right here. These rocks are blocking us, but now with the bombs, we can destroy them. And we're dealing with a new enemy, now rock golem, and the new enemy just killed me. Okay, back for a second round. Teach him a lesson. And I win this time. Now progressing further into the cave. And now rock slides are happening. Falling again. And this time I success. Going down. Down an alternative route. And now we're back at the graveyard. So basically a shortcut. Ooh, there it is. Okay, there's the boss door. But the key is useless, so get on this minecart. Okay, taking down that monster. Can't get through here without opening the gate. Nice. Failing the precision platforming. And now taking out these golems. And like usual, the gun's the best weapon in any situation. I just love that. I think this is the best thing ever. But yeah, forget about that. Taking down another enemy with gun. Switching the tracks. Opening up a shortcut. Get in the car and go into the next area to find more keys. What's this? Got another key. New pathway. And now dealing with rock slides. Hey, it's these guys again. Just full turn. My clumsy companion wrecked one of these carts, and now we're stuck. A fortunate mishap, as we have ample study to keep us busy. Welcome to Vesper Mines, where all tools trace their origins to this iron-rich rock. Take care, though the mine is long abandoned and the ground may give way at any moment. Okay, do what you guys say. How dare you breathe in the same place of such wisdom and show no awe? I'm an idiot. Okay, back for a second vengeance. Thank you, Trev, for taking care of that guy. Tried to run away. Too bad for him. Now to deal with a werewolf. If I don't have any silver bullets for this moment. Okay, wait. Going back and forth to reset him. Oof. Critical damage, and now he's dead. Opening another shortcut. Oh. Later I found this tool that allows me to power up my weapon. And this chest is a key. More rock slides heading on my way. Past that, now I gotta deal with all these enemies on top of these platforms. Putting up another way to another card. Get on the card. And let's go to another area. Open this up. And I'm missing one more key. Okay, now going the other direction. Nice, landed big splash damage. Press the button. Now I have a new way into this area. And now I gotta deal with a werewolf. Taking care of this little rock golem. Getting assaulted by the skeleton. Now to cross over the gap and then just show him from a distance. Taking him down with big crits from my gun. And I know he's fidgeting. But my gun has no way to shoot, but there. Getting a small key from all this. Going back, dealing with that bat. And a boss key. Now opening the boss door, and let's see who we're facing. We're facing Rocco Golem. This monstrosity of rocks is damn fucking strong. They do have several attacks. One, throwing his Morningstar across the map, that's one thing, but able to recall it like Thor's hammer. Another ability he has is using his Morningstar as a pogo stick. As he jumps around the arena with it, he can create cracks that if I pass through them, creates pitfall traps. One of his biggest openings when he throws his Morningstar. It's gonna take a while for him to able to retract it, so that's a huge opening right there. Now when he reaches half health, a rock slide will keep appearing throughout the fight. Just have to make sure not to get greedy when I'm attacking him. Okay, this guy's tougher than I thought he would be. Oof, that was a close one. That was a short slice. Sadly, I'm out of bullets, so I can't really hit him, and there's no way to recharge. And during that, I got hit. It's a good thing I didn't use my potion, just cancelled out. And to finish him, I was just one shot short, and I fell in the hole. Again, the distance. I was able to at least hit him. One more hit, and he's dead. Oh no. I'm panicking, I'm almost dead. I need to get somewhere safe. He's following me. The distance, I'm an idiot. Oh, dodge. Slash, come on. Nice, nice, nice. Rocco Golem. Defeat Rocco the Golem. And with that, Rocco Golem is down. Where's the place? Venture southeast from Hemlock Ward to Silken Nest. It's said that the tree found first to prove their heresies have given rise to another beast. Seek it out and destroy it. And with this, I'll just give us our new location, the Silken Nest, which is east of the Hemlock Ward. Now then we get through here to destroy these rocks. And we have entered the Silken Nest, an amalgamation of twisted nature itself. New hazards, explosive sacks, monster that can be seen as Needle's little cousin, just bashing around with a bunch of skulls and his little dark cloak. Found a checkpoint. Hitting these explosive sacks with my gun for a safe distance. Taking care of these two bats because they're going to be annoyance. Now for the fun part, time for a chain explosion. Okay, I missed one, but still. Dealing with another werewolf. This time I'm using the little corner here as a way to make sure he can't get me. 8-bit corners for the win. Dealing with these crazy vines. Using explosion to kill that bat. Opening this up, and it's you guys again. I must confess I am not fond of this place. This is Silken Nest, and its tale is far from cheerful. I suspect that the transmuted order experimented here upon the insect kind. Take care, for they thrive here surely bore no good. How many times must I remind you, Lord Bear's words are not to be ignored. Okay, now I gotta deal with one of these little needles, taking him down, and like usual, opening this chest, and we have is the hook shot. Found the tool hook shot. Oh, with the hook shot, I'm able to grapple onto these sort of like whole pedestals to reach to the other side. Now taking care of these bugs. Continuing on. And of course the bat tries to come in and take me out. Slice him up. And more of these guys. Opening the chest. And finally finding the boss key. And here we have the boss of the Silken Nest, the Matron Vesca, giant grotesque bug, and the only way to actually hurt him to shoot him with the hookshot, you also have to aim for the little pedestal. And of course he'll be shooting seeds and has his own little hookshot to shoot at you. Now then one of his other attacks allows him to fly around the arena shooting. But during this attack, hit him with your sword. But you have to be careful, getting too close may end up with you getting hit by one of his explosive bullet seeds. When he gets down to half health, he'll go straight up to the screen and plant himself. Then, two explosive sacks will appear on one side, and the player has to hurry up and get to the other side before they explode. There is no other way to avoid them. They do massive amounts of splash damage. You're forced to go to the other side, but while he's doing that, you can hit him in his face, because he'll always be stationary during that attack. The explosive sacks are on the field doesn't mean that's his only trick. When trying to get to the other side, he'll start shooting seeds as well, and when those seeds hit you, you'll be sent down to the pit, and you'll be spawned back to where you were, meaning, if you're trying to get away from the explosive sacks, you might just end up getting hit by them. He's flying around, and then Matron Vesca's defeat Matron Vesca. He's been defeated by his own movement. That's a lot. Hemlock Ward. main step that we shall summon should further fortune arises. That may be the end of the hunt, but it's not the end for our hunt. There's still one more place left to go, and the first step is Hemlock Citadel. Now with our hookshot we can get to the other side of this place, and go further down to where I assume will be the final area. Yeah, let's open the gate, and Aldrich's waiting for us on the other side. What's he have to say? What do you want? So you have chosen to turn against those who shaped you. I am your guide still, and this is my counsel. Do not proceed. Yet your will is your own. I shall not bar your own path. Ahead stands the Weeping Church, seat of the Grand Mandate, your makers. Within its depths dwells Lacrimor, the wellspring of all beasts. This will endures only through the coexistence of hope and suffering. Lacrimor is the axis upon which the balance of these realms turn. Who are you to pass judgment upon what is just or unjust? Go, then. I will not stand your way. The same thing can be said to you, Aldrich. Why do you get to judge? Same thing with everyone here of the Grand Mandates. So, now we enter the Weeping Church. Dealing with a new monster up the mob, which is fighting similar to a bat, but with more HP pool. Dealing with another werewolf. Small hit over there. Getting hit by the werewolf, taking him out. A little bit of healing, going to the next room, skipping it. Taking out the skeleton, running from the moss. And we have this little needle again. Okay, this guy's manhandling now. This guy's manhandling me. Using my gun and... Okay, he came lunge at me. Okay, he's dead now. Lowering the gate, allow me back to the checkpoint. I get double the spoils. You found the map. Oh. Going through here, got a key. Now opening the way up. As well as taking care of a few annoyances like these bats. Guns for the win. Activating the elevator to make it easier to travel. Laying past all those traps and that monster. Time to open up this chest. And it's the final key, the final boss key. Here's a checkpoint making some last adjustments. Now here we go, time to face Lacrimor. Or so. Before facing the final boss, there are still some loose ends that need to be tied up, that being doing an old-fashioned collectible hunt. So let's get started. The first collectible hunt will be gathering all the maps. found the map. Oh, cartographer, collect all maps. What's this? You found a shield hiba. Oh, positivity not engendered. Collect all shields. Ooh. A hookshot? You found the tool hookshot. Oh, charge and ready. Collect all tools. See that chest over there? I'm fairly sure it holds something valuable. So I filled it with so I filled this whole place with traps just to protect it. That will work, yes, but very well done if I may say so. So much for your traps. Why would you do that? Now my traps are pointless, and I look like complete buffoon. Oh, that works too. Okay, no, so I knew. Whoops. Okay. Okay, one more time. Wait, what? Okay, so they end. Yeah. Armed to the teeth, collect all weapons. Weapon Vesper.
But wait! There's more! Hang on to your seat, baby! Cause this one's a screamer!
Healing Overflow. Collect all Crimson Tear essences. Oh, Shard of Salvation. Collect all Tearglass shards. Okay. Greetings, stranger. I might trouble you with a small request. Have you noticed the notes left upon certain gravestones? I am researching the death of a man named Bram. I believe he once served the Grey Mandate. I seek his grave, yet I have lost my way. Should you find it, inform me. I will see your efforts are rewarded. Oh cool, side quest. Here lies Bram, a faithful keeper of the balance, laid to rest by those who question it. To the true chain, they were a faction that broke away from the Grand Mandate to pursue their own design. You have my thanks for this help. As promised, here's a reward your way. I give you two choices. Consider them, Kevr, and choose one. You found Toke stay boots, equip it at checkpoint. Yeah, greedy figure, why not both? I was in truth testing to see whether re-rule your heart. It seems your adverses is vast, unending, a hunger without measure or restraint. Now that I know this about you, I am uncertain how I ought to make use of it. Oh! Okay, I gotta stop. It's clear when I get... Okay. What's in the chest? You found a token, Vamp Fangs. Equip it at the checkpoint. Vamp Fangs? Okay, so I have what I need. It's just yellow. It should be purple. Blue, and that should be green. Oh, and our chest. You found a token, Thunder Flask. Equip at the I was like, why is that road going this way? Oh, you found a token, last drop, equipped at... Oh. You found a Skull of Resolve. Oh. Welcome, child. Feast your eyes upon my exquisite wares. I offer the finest pottery in all the land, truly unmatched. Care to buy? I don't have that much money, no. You want to refuse, now scram. Oh no, man. Okay, maybe this guy actually gives me a map. Gullible, you trust it? They profit. Well, you actually bought it? You're a marvel of foolishness. I'll reckon a fortune from suckers like you. Go ahead and grab a pot for yourself. And good luck trying to sell when you got nothing. Thank you for demolishing every last piece of my merchandise. I see now that this venture was never destined to make me rich. In fact, you have inspired me so much that I shall grant you this award. You the token scale equip it at the checkpoint. Are clear here or finished? So basically. Oh, find an NPC. Sir, please, I beg you. I'm fighting out my whip. I lost my pig. if you can believe such misery, please help me find him. He's out there alone, and likely more scared than I am. Okay, so I don't use any sort of damn will carry him. And there ain't no enemies around here. Okay. Almost in the clear. Perfect. Bacon's arrival. Deliver the noble swine. Oh my goodness, you actually found him. Thank you. True. But now I find myself in the most embarrassing predicament. I'm almost ashamed to say what. I lost my cow as well, and it's wandered so off. It may as well be another world. No, I just want to see your. Oh. Dude. Okay, there's not one of those types of quests. Thank you for finding my chubby fellow. Please take this as a reward. It's a. You found a token magnet. Really? I thought it was gonna be a map. You found a token, lucky coin. What's this? You found a token, numb shot syringe. Whoa. And don't care about you guys. You found a token ignition wrap. Ooh, a token. You found a token. Ring of stamina. Equip it. Whoa. If this is secondary, I'm gonna boost it. That was awesome. What the? You found a token. Ring of vitality. That's one big ring. Go first up here. What do you guys say, dude? Hey there, I could really use some help, and you look strong enough for the task. I lost my cat just east of here. For reasons beyond me, that place is packed with traps, so I can't reach it. Please, bring me back my cat. 9 lives save, a hero for the small infirmary. There she is, safe inside. I truly can't thank you enough. Please take this reward. I hope it proves useful to you. Before you go, one more word of advice. Keep an eye on the waterfalls. A few of them hide secret passages. You found a token. Growing power. Collect half of all tokens. That's cool. Oh, throwing knife. That's kind of cool. Oh, I'm back here. You found a token back by equipping it. Okay, how? Oh, I think the windows. Yes, the windows. I didn't see it before. You found a token. Lagged flask. You found token scales of averses. You found The hand grenade. Nice. You found token leather shoes. Oh. Ah, perhaps you can assist me. I was exploring this place for a purely academic reasons. Then gravity decided to intervene. A falling rock struck me senseless. When I regained my senses, I noticed my ring was gone. A ring I found here. No, a ring gifted to me. Of course. Please help me find it. I wish to keep it. Safe. Yes, safe. Yes, safe. You found a broken ring. Seems pretty useless. Okay, should have still a ring. Ah, you found it. I shall amass a fortune. Ah, I mean, courier of misfortune, a ring. I mean, I feel fortunate to have it back. Wait, why does it look like this? It's broken? No one will pay anything for scrap like this now. My day is utterly ruined by your incompetence. Get out of my sight. So much for the sentiment. Okay, strangers, what's up? Oh, hello there. Paying me no mind. I'm just an engineer. I came here to examine these peculiar devices used for travel. Help learn how they function, perhaps one day apply them at scale. If you ever need help repairing something, let me know. I may be of use. Yeah, why not? What's this? You discovered something? Interesting. This looks like an accessory of sorts. Nothing complicated. Just adjust this piece and align this one. There we go. Good as new. The token ring of skill. Go backwards. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, what's going backwards? Ooh, a ring. You found a token. Ring of strength. Okay, let's see. Green. What did I find? You found a token. Critical hit. Ooh. I knew it. Ooh, you found pierce rounds. Okay, that explains a little bit more. Ooh. Devil's Toll. You found a token. Soul of Wolf. Got it. The desert's so dull and dusty. I wish there were flowers here instead. Yeah, sure. Which would thank you for so much according to my calculation. Be sure this farm requires 999 seed variants. You must go and find them all for me. Begin the task immediately. Found a pouch with flowers. Flower seeds. Maybe someone's interested. You found a pouch with flower seeds. Maybe someone's interested. Ooh. More. Is this it? Oh wow, you're doing great. There are still 998 different seeds left to find. Here it is. Yep. There you go. Okay. Big subdivision. Desert Blossom 999 question mark. Still getting a band-aid. You found the extended hook. Oh. You found vital aid. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Token Master. Collect all tokens. Okay, the Clover. Eldwyn, a knight that you come across a few times throughout the playthrough. You first meet him at Ashmoor Dunes as he introduces himself to the player and stating that he's an affiliate member of the True Chain. After a few more interactions with him, you'll learn that he holds great disdain for the Grand Mandate and claims that he's the cause of the endless cycle of new monsters coming around. Once you reach the Silken Nest, you'll come across his body, with pieces of his armor around him, and further inspection showing that he's no longer alive. Across from his body, a note drenched in blood telling the player, the Tearborne, to head to the Weeping Church to end this mad cycle by killing the Grand Mandate. After reading the note, confront Aldrich at his base of operations, where he'll speak about Eldwyn's death, and with that you will get the achievement. Oh, bloody business, confront Aldrich after recovery. Eldwyn's final note. Yes, I know Eldwyn's passing. But tell me, do you understand how the True Chain was born? They were once hunters of the Grand Mandate before they turned their blade against it. They sought a world ruled solely by hunters above all else. Yet, the world endures only through both suffering and salvation. That balance is ours to uphold. The True Chain cannot be allowed to persist.
I'm off. You Norokami disappears into the light, but this...
And so here we are, facing the final boss, Lacrimor, the Tearborne. This horrifying giant skeleton monster. The reason why this cycle of hunter and hunted still exists is because of him. Lacrimor has quite a number of devastating attacks. With his eyes, he's able to shoot out beams of fire that he will use to chase the player around. He can either shoot the fires from both eyes at the same time, or by intervals. Another attack that involves his eye is that he can launch his eyeballs from his socket, and once they reach contact, they will explode, so when you dodge the eyeballs, you'll have to be careful of any splash damage. Another attack Lacrimor can do is disengage his jaw from the rest of his skull. He'll follow the player trying to chomp on them. The timing of this depending on how much endurance you have. Using his arms to the top of the screen and then will slam down onto the player. You'll be able to see the shadow as the arm is coming down. When the arm hits the player, it will then be dragged off to the end of the screen, and the hitbox for it is very unforgiving. So even if you dodge the hand, the arm itself can still damage you, and especially when it's getting dragged away. Once Lacrimor reaches half health, the field completely change. It will go from one long strip to now 3 pieces that the only way to get across to each one is by rolling. Another addition to the fight is that little embers will now appear behind Lacrimor at times, and they will launch into different directions. They can either end up launching towards the player or towards any empty wall. However, they will cause devastating damages, and if you're attacking the boss, they will also interrupt that. This hazard is definitely dangerous, especially when you have to deal with all his other attacks, and especially when you're trying to dodge his arm. With that out of the way, it's time to finish this guy off. Nice, Lacrimor, the Tearborne defeated. Oh, completes and achieve 100% game, and then hunted, completed, finish the main story. The Hunter's End. Thank you for playing. Okay. A game by Nerds Take Over. Eight hours, not bad. Not bad. Like, I thought the game was pretty good. I kind of wish there was more enemy varieties. I did like how they incorporated some of the weaponry. Kind of wish some of the skills were more useful in battle. Like the spin attack didn't really feel like or needed any use of it. A lot of tokens definitely definitely felt like, oh, they could be used more. Using the gun was awesome, especially combined with the ignition token. Whoa, that destroyed everything. Damn, this was actually like a pretty good game, pretty fun. It has that Bloodborne theming of gothic horror. The music was okay, I think. And the last one, I didn't really hear that much music. I don't know if that's an issue on my side. I thought the bosses were really well done. I like some of them. But yeah, I definitely like playing this 8-bit top-down game of Bloodborne, or a Bloodborne-inspired game. But yeah, that's Tearscape, 100% completed, and all of the achievements in the game obtained. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.